Well, hello everyone. My name is Star Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story that sometimes is funny and sometimes it gives you something to think about. And the story this day is absolutely hilarious. It's one of the funniest ones I've ever read. In fact, I told my congregation this story. So if you're a member of my congregation and you get this, you've probably heard it before. However, I want to repeat it. The story is called Not Again, and it's written, it's in a book called Youth Specialties, Zondervan Youth Specialties. Okay, but it's in this book called Flowers in the Wind by Robert Coos. Here we go. Not again. There was once two men on a construction crew that was putting up a multi-story office building. At lunchtime, they sat together on an iron girder, high above the ground, and opened their lunch boxes. After Joe opened the box, he opened and he groaned. "I can't believe it. I've got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I hate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches." After saying that, Joe crumpled up his sandwiches and threw them to the ground. On the second day, it was the same story. When Joe opened his lunch, he was once again complained loudly about his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And like the first day, he threw the sandwiches to the ground 17 stories below. On the third day, Joe went through this same routine, bitterly complaining about he had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches once again and how he hated them. Naturally, he hurled the sandwiches through the air to the ground. Well, Joe's partner could contain himself no longer, so he said, "Look, Joe, if you don't like the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, why don't you just tell your wife that you don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Then she'll begin to make you sandwiches that you like." Well, Joe answered back, "Why bring my wife into the conversation? She doesn't make my sandwiches. I make my own sandwiches." Well, this is a crazy story. It truly is a crazy story. But, you know, we think, well, how could anybody be that stupid to make themselves the same sandwich that they didn't like every day? And yet, you know what? We do the same things. Sometimes we know we're not supposed to be doing something, and we do it anyway. And I gave the example of myself. I love ice cream. I love McDonald's medium mango smoothies. I'm supposed to be losing 25 pounds that I put on in COVID. And so still, I make a left turn into McDonald's from here and go and get one of those smoothies every now and again. So I guess, you know, the story is really descriptive and funny, but it does make us think about all the things that we do repeatedly that we shouldn't be doing. So a good message and a good lesson to learn. So thanks so much for taking 5, and I'll see you next week. Blessings on your day.